Time for our, we call them our JAAOCF kids. I pray that these children will become our success club, which is something we really want to happen. It's in the bylaws. But for now, we're so happy. So anyone here, by the way, I think someone alluded to this earlier, but anyone, I think it was Canetta, anyone here who has children or grandchildren, and you're a member, please know that their children, those children are part of our Jamaica American Association kids. And we'd like to see them involved, okay? So bring them on the meetings, we want them to get to know their culture, and we want them involved more in what we're doing. So today, what I did was something I do at my school every year when I was teaching. I would ask the children to write an essay about Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream. So they would start their essay by saying, Martin Luther King had a dream, and so do I. And then they would start their essay by saying, I have a dream. And then they had to put in their own words what their dream was for the world, for their schools, for life in general. So I gave that to our young people, and they're doing maybe a deviation of it, but we'll see. But I'm excited to see what they put together. We've got the Patterson kids. We've got the the Watson children, and we've got Miss, who else? Miss Bella. I hope she's on. Miss La Bella. Okay, so I don't know who wants to go first. I'll leave it to the ladies. Mrs. Patterson, would you like to, you'd like to do it? Miss Patterson.
All right, we're ready.
All right, I'm waiting.
Thank you all for encouraging the young people to do this, okay?
State your name and your age.
Hello. Camila Patterson.
Little louder.
I'm 7 years old, and I am like Martin Luther King Jr. I have a dream. I have a dream to become anything that I put my mind to. There are no limits to how far I can go in the world of Dr. King. The time is always right to do what is right. Now my sister Sinead Patterson and I will sing a little poem about freedom, and I will show you my picture I colored.
Please mute if you're not presenting.
Freedom, freedom, let it ring, said Dr. King. Let us live in harmony, peace and love for you and me. Freedom, freedom, let it ring, said Dr. King.
Excellent, beautiful. All right, let's give a round of applause. Can you hear me?
Great job. Have my other sisters.
Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was excellent. Yes. So brave. So well done. Okay. Who is next? I can't wait.
Raise your hand.
Thank you. Miss Bella, you coming next?
Yes. My name is LaBella Hunter, and I'm 7 years old. Martin Luther King had a dream, so do I. I have a dream that one day people would stop bullying other people because it's hurtful, unkind, and can make us feel sad, lonely, and unloved. Let's be kind to each other. One love. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Bella. Okay, what's the rest of the association? Come on now, big it up for these children, please.
All right.
They're putting themselves out here.
Great job.
When they're not, unmute yourselves and give them a round of applause. Come on now.
Yes.
Come on now.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Come on now.
Yes,
They took the
yes,
time
yes.
to do this. Yes,
Yeah.
I asked them, but they took time out. They have schoolwork to do. They got other things to do. And they did this. So I'm so proud of them. And there's more to come. Because I think thank you, Miss Bella. That was beautiful. You make me want to cry. Thank you. And listen. I think there's another Patterson daughter, right? Coming up. Am I right? Yes. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I hope Miss Dion's children are ready.
Good job.
My name is Saida. I am 14 years old and I, like Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I have a dream that the people of a great country will go into a big, bright future and forever unity and peace. I have a dream that we as a nation will come together as a country and remember those wise words of Dr. Martin Luther King. Like he said, let freedom ring, let there be hope and light upon our union. I have a dream that we move on as one and to move on as a whole of the land of freedom and the land of the people, to honor the people who have fought for our country and our past generation, building our great beloved land. I have a dream that we stand with each other through the hurt and pain and to be with each other through the struggles. Let us lift each other up as the citizens of America.
Oh my goodness. We
That's
have a freedom fighter
That was
here.
excellent.
excellent. Yes.
Awesome, Zita. Beautiful. Wow. That is just wonderful. All of you, just excellent. So proud. Okay, I think there's more. Miss Dion. Hope she's still with us. Oh, here she comes. You gonna show
Hi.
your faces, please?
Yeah.
Hey, gorgeous. How are you, Maria?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Okay, so I'm 16 years old. My name is Amari Watson. It's an honor to be on with everyone tonight. I hope everyone's doing well. And happy late New Year.
Thank you.
This speech I wrote is called For My Generation because of Dr. King. Dr. Martin Luther King spent his life dedicated to the civil rights movement. Not only did he give many speeches, but he was an inspiration. Yes, he was a civil rights activist, but he was also a leader, a preacher, and someone who my generation should look up to. We should always remember what Martin Luther King fought for. He said, I have a dream that one day my 4 little children will grow up in a world where they're not judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Though that is only one verse of his speech, it is so important that we remember that Dr. Martin Luther King did not dream that one day we'd maybe become superior, one day that we'd all join together and work together for a good cause. And I feel like that's something that we should all embody, especially to my generation now. It's a lot of times many things happen where we don't exhibit the best of behavior. And I feel like a lot of my generation sometimes doesn't appreciate what Martin Luther King does for us or did for us. And I feel like what he did is far more than give a speech in Washington on that day. What he did was far more than become an infamous leader. What he did was pave a way. What he did was make a pathway.
what he did changed the course of history. And it's kind of sad that not until after he died, the civil rights movement like officially happened, but nevertheless it did happen because of that speech he gave and because of who he was. You know, I like to imagine like he's human. There was times maybe he was tired, maybe before he gave speeches he was nervous, but nevertheless he stood for what he believed in so that change would come to America. And I pray we never lose what he taught us and that God guided him to do all those things. And may God guide us all to do things to inspire, to work, to improve, to be the best versions of ourselves and to be successful in all areas of our life and shine through who Martin Luther King was and what he did for us in general. Thank you.
Another future leader. Yes, yes. And you know what? Oh, we've got to invite Miss Andrea. This is her baby. She taught her in kindergarten and she owns her forever, right?
Wow.
I know how she feels. That's how I am with my babies. So yes, so proud of you all. So proud. Is there one more from Lilo? Yes, there's another one.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful.
Hi, my name is Anika Watson. I am 9 years old, and this is my presentation about Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King's dream was that Americas will finally live up to the world of the founders. That will all men that are created will be equal. He also dreamed that white people and Black people will all be able to sit down together as equal, and Mississippi will be turned from a hotbed of injustice to land of freedom.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. You done?
Good job.
Yes, we don't want to cut you off. That was wonderful. I am so excited about you all. You're all our future leaders. You are the next generation. We want to leave a legacy. You know, that's why we're doing what we're doing here as Jamaicans on the Jamaican American Association. We do what we do because of you, because we recognize that you are our future. You are our future lawyers, doctors, teachers, whatever you choose to do. And so we just love you and we thank you for sharing with us. And we want you to be a bigger part of us. So I'm going to be asking at some point for your ideas as to what you think the Jamaican American Association can do to bring in more young people like yourselves and what it is you're looking from us. What are your expectations from this association as children? Is any one of you brave enough to tell us what you're looking for from us? Okay, I think Miss, you have to unmute. I think I see your hand. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I wouldn't say I'm looking for anything new. I feel like the association is already really amazing and that all of you work really hard to put everything together in all the different events. And I wouldn't say that there's something you could specifically do. I would say generally maybe just like more community outreach events maybe would pull in more of my generation. That's all I can think of.
Okay, and so again, thank you for that. So I want you to give us some more specifics at another time, you know, because we are doing some outreach, but maybe you have in mind something else that we could do. Okay, so we appreciate you so much. Thank you for speaking up. You are amazing. You're also amazing, honestly.